আজ আইপিএলে মুখোমুখি হচ্ছে কলকাতা নাইট রাইডার্স এবং রয়্যাল চ্যালেঞ্জার্স ব্যাঙ্গালোর। এই ম্যাচে দু দলের গেম প্ল্যান কী হতে চলেছে তা জানালেন বৈভব অরোরা এবং দীনেশ কার্তিক। এই ম্যাচে গৌতম গম্ভীরের জন্য বিশেষ পোর্ট্রেট এঁকে এনেছিলেন তার এক ভক্ত।
और अच्छी प्लानिंग कर सकते हैं। थोड़ा सा हमने जो प्लानिंग की थी उस पर थोड़ा एग्जीक्यूशन हमने नहीं करा, बट एग्जीक्यूशन जो प्लानिंग के साथ हम करेंगे तो आने वाले मैचेस में बेटर होगा।
ये सही बात है कि क्रिकेट 11 प्लेयर्स का फेरा है, मगर विराट कोहली बेंगाल में देखा जाएगा कि विराट कोहली बहुत अच्छे फॉर्म में है, वही ज़्यादा रन कर रहे हैं, ओपन में सेंचुरी भी किया है। आप बोला हो तो विराट के लिए क्या स्पेशल प्लान, क्या ड्रेसिंग रूम में क्या बातचीत हुआ था बोलिंग?
ऐसा कुछ नहीं है, लाइक किसी के साथ मैच होता है हर बैट्समैन के साथ हमारा प्लान होता है, तो सेम उनके लिए भी प्लान है कि उनकी क्या वीकनेसेस हैं, क्या स्ट्रेंथ है जिनको हम अवॉइड कर सकते हैं, एंड जो उनकी वीकनेस है कहाँ पे हम उनको बॉल डाल सकते हैं कि वो जल्दी आउट हो सकते हैं। जो भी हमारी प्लानिंग है हम उसी पे एग्जीक्यूट करने को ट्राई करेंगे, एंड ट्राई करेंगे कि जल्दी से जल्दी, आपने ठीक बोला, बिल्कुल वो अच्छी फॉर्म में है, तो ट्राई करेंगे उनको जल्दी से जल्दी आउट करने का।
You need to do a lot of departments well, especially in a T20 format which is so small that your room for error is much lesser than other formats. You have no time to come back to the game, and at times we have bowled really well, but there have been times when we have not bowled well as well. So I think we are very aware of it. We know the areas we need to improve. Faf has batted brilliantly, Yash has been bowling really well, so there are many positives, and it's important at this stage for us to look at the positives and keep developing and moving forward as a team.
Do you think
belief is definitely there? If you don't have the belief, there's no point playing in a tournament like IPL. It's every team, every year rather, there'll be a couple of teams at this stage, trying to find their feet. They've not had a great tournament, but there'll be so many instances when they've picked up and they've won matches. And we believe that if we can do something special and win a few matches, we could get that momentum, that interesting word that always happens in IPL, momentum, and use that to our confidence. We need a lot of character players. We need players who are doing well to really keep consistently doing well, and the players who started not as well as they would have liked to, in a way find form and then find confidence. And when you get a few players firing, I guess sky is the limit for any team. Look, Karan Sharma has been around for a very, very long time. Poor guy, we have kept him as an impact player a couple of times, and it's been his bad luck that because we've lost a few wickets, we've had to send him back out. Otherwise, he would have played in the 11. So I feel bad for him. He's a gun bowler. He's someone who can give us a good result, and we back him to do well for sure. And yes, there are a couple of young spinners as well, but that's the beauty of IPL. The whole tagline is talent meets opportunity, and you want to give those talents an opportunity to come out here and do really well. We want to stay very closely knit as a unit. I think that's something that Andy Flower and Faf have tried really hard. The best part about it is Virat is such a good leader that he is doing all that he can to help propel the team, keep it in good spirits, be it having a laugh and a joke, or be it to speak to players and try and get their mood up a little bit. We're trying our best, is something that we can definitely tell, and I think all our fans who are watching are aware that we're doing everything we can, but that's sport. Not everything goes your way always. Teams constantly getting reworked, and they're pushing it much higher. The number of 250s in the first 32 matches of the tournament has been the highest ever in the history of any tournament that's played across the world in this format. It tells you that people are a lot more fearless. People take on the boundaries a lot more, and also the fact that there's an impact player means you have a batter walking in at number 8 a lot of the time, so you're batting much deeper, which puts that much more pressure on the bowlers, and the freedom to keep playing shots is liberated a lot of the young boys who are out there, and they're all playing some phenomenal shots from situations where you feel that previously not many teams could have recovered from. Teams are not only recovering but also posting a good total. So there's a huge amount of pressure on the bowlers, but the quality of shots with the kind of intent they seem to be showing is just gone through the roof literally, and it's just great to watch these days. IPL is such an generally in terms of how well it is fought, but the standard of batting, if you take in the last 17 years this tournament has existed, unreal how well it's just grown. A lot of players across the world, the top ones, definitely play the IPL, so I'm sure they'll be looking to carry this form. Though the conditions are different in West Indies, there's a lot of other challenges. Wind plays a big factor in certain grounds. Obviously, we don't know how a ground like New York is going to turn up in terms of how the pitch is. It's a hybrid pitch. So there's a lot of things that's attached to that. But for the moment, where in India right now, in the evening games, as I said, sky is the limit. People seem to think, I wouldn't be surprised if 300 is reached very, very soon or in this year itself.
Thank you.
Hi, DK. What it takes to speak about the game, and hence when I do end up playing it, I'm able to understand when people say something that's nothing personal. It's all about in the moment what they feel the team could have done or a player could have done. So I don't take things as personally, and that part of it has helped me look at my batting differently and understand what when people say, which I don't seem to be following right now, but post the tournament, if I do look back at some of the things, I'll understand where it came from, good or bad.
Help you concentrate